This is the Zac Anesbury Show.
Welcome. Today's podcast clip comes from an interview with Chris Villani from Foodland Supermarkets Australia. Incredibly valuable. One thing that I typically try to lead off with two things, and the first one is, what would your advice be for young marketers or just marketers in general? And then we'll go on to the final little bit of touch.
Look, I think my first piece of advice for marketers, I probably have a few, and this is me looking back at my own career, and that is, I said it before, be a sponge. Absorb as much as you can, not only from marketing, but from finance, from the supply chain, from absolutely anywhere you can. Be a sponge and absorb, because as a marketer, we should really share the cup of knowledge, and we should be well-rounded and know that we're comfortable with our marketing decisions, but we have to understand what that means from a financial point of view, or what that might mean from an inventory point of view with supply chain. So it's really important just to absorb as much info as possible. The other one that I would say as well is just stop and smell the roses where you can. We don't have to be in such a rush all the time to kind of get to where you were to get to where you want to be. I've been incredibly lucky in my career. I've had some incredible people open some incredible doors for me, and that's certainly not lost. But I do kind of look back at my career and think, you know what? I have accelerated my career progression quite rapidly. I wonder if I did get more time to develop just as a marketer, where I would be now. I certainly don't regret anything, but some advice would be, there is absolutely no rush to get to that place where you want to be. If you have a goal, that's fantastic. You don't need to achieve that tomorrow. Just relax, enjoy your time, absorb as much information as you can, and when you're ready, you'll be ready.
Yeah, actually, that's some advice that I got from one of the guests. I won't mention who. After the podcast was something that I was given, which was don't be any sort of rush. Make sure that you're ready to progress when you're ready to progress, and become the best at the level that you're at before trying to proceed.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's really interesting that you say the same thing. And so I think that's quite useful. And the last thing that I like to get people to finish on is, do you have any sort of life mottos or any sort of life advice that you would give to people? It doesn't have to be marketing related. Something that maybe you live by, or something that you think people could incorporate in their life that would improve it.
Look, to be honest with you, probably a couple of those other things that I just said before. Really just about learning as much as you can. Like, I don't think that I never see myself as a complete work of art. I'm constantly learning, and I would hate to see the day where I say, you know what, I'm done learning, I'm done absorbing information, I am complete. That's certainly a space I don't want to be. I always want to keep an open mind and continually learn new things, learn new skills, have my my beliefs and in many respects my values challenged as well, because I think that's certainly how we grow. And then the offshoot is, of course, to stop and smell the roses. I think that is important. But also just to have fun. Life is, again, as now I get older, it feels like time is going by quicker. I don't think it is. I think that time is the same 10 years ago as it was now. But it's just as you get older, you realise how precious little time you actually do have on Earth, and you really do have to enjoy every moment you have. I know it's the most cliched thing to say, but I think everyone probably over the age of 30 would say, yeah, you know what? I know what you mean. Yeah.
There's a lot to that. That's wonderful. I think that lifelong learning is super important.
Yeah.
But to have fun along the ride, because life's short. Awesome. I've had a great time chatting to you, Chris.
Yeah, me too. Thank you
so much.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Hey guys, it's Zac Anesbury here with just a couple of quick reminders. If you've enjoyed today's podcast, then make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. There are plenty more interviews to come with some of the world's leading marketing academics and practitioners. You do not want to miss these. In the meantime, if you're looking for another way to connect, then follow me on Twitter at Zac Anesbury. That is ZACANESBURY. For my take on the marketing issues of the day.